Hello, scrappers! Today I'm going to be scrapping this. This is a brake cylinder out of either an ATV or a dirt bike, definitely a Honda. Maybe it's a front caliper off of a motorcycle. These were in the same box that this was in that other garage. So I'm kind of hoping the pads are still in it. I'm kind of hoping that these are the ones that were in there. Look at that. Oh, look how rusted that is. Definitely not reusable. I'm hoping these are the ones that were in here and that they're no longer in there, because getting these out of the aluminum without having this hooked up to a hydraulic is almost impossible. I've done it before in case you guys ever have to do it. You can drill a hole in here, in the aluminum here, and then you can tap this out from the inside. Or sometimes you can heat this up with a torch and melt this rubber, and then you can drill a hole in here and get like a screw in there, so it gives you something to grab onto so you can pull it out. But without hydraulics hooked up to this, getting these out was almost impossible, you know, for scrapping. Pretty difficult. Got 2.5 pounds exactly, look at that. So magnet sticks to these are just steel. I hope they're the ones that were in this. There was a lot of other bike parts in that box. We got one of the screws. I'm gonna try to get all the steel out of here because that's cast aluminum. Let's just start by clamping her in the vise. Maybe I'll get lucky and get some of them out with just the channel locks. Maybe I can just get it to spin. Now, see, knowing that this is a Honda immediately tells me 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter. That's an 8. That's a 12, I bet. Yeah, see, I own Hondas. I immediately know oh, look at that. Is this gonna work? This gonna work an old drilly? I know Hondas. I've worked on lots of Hondas. What am I doing? And that's going to be just 10 millimeter. And that's going to be brass, I think. Magnet kind of wanted to stick to it. That's brass. I'm saving this because my 3-wheeler might need one. Or these are even good to save for like your car or your pickup truck, because this is for your bleeder. Definitely saving that. And I'm saving the just gonna do it without breaking it. That's gonna be 8 millimeter or smaller. 8 millimeter. Have I taken enough Hondas apart or what? Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. I broke my drill. I know how to fix that. That'll be fixed. I know how to fix that. We'll just have to continue with other tools. I'll fix that. You guys watch. There's a screw down inside the center. Loosen that. Rethread this back on with a ton of Loctite so that doesn't ever happen again. Saving this. These are very handy to have. I've broken them off before. I think this just drives out. Wow, that's in there good. I bet that's threaded right there. That's going to be 14 millimeter. That's what I like about this tool. I'm going to go with the 3/8 drive 14 millimeter. And these look like they might just tap through. Yep, they are. Why would they design something like that? I'm gonna have to drift them out. Can I grab lower? Let's see if I can get this piece of aluminum out first. Aluminum. Get the aluminum out of the steel. That's the slide. Get the rubber out of it. All I got left to do is get those two pieces of steel out, and then the pads come out, and I think those cylinders are already out of there. Oh, I gotta go this way. I think this one will work. No matter how tight I put the vise, this is never tight enough. Maybe I'll take my grinder and make some grind marks in it. Maybe that would help. There's just nothing good to grab onto. Yeah. Here we go. Want to get my punch stuck. Brake pads are out. Ah, steel. I think they're still in there. Or no, those are the sleeves. I come this far. You guys like watching me struggle, I know it. Come on. Break my drill. Ah, it's my free vise. I should break my vise now. Oh. That's the problem with putting steel and aluminum. There we go. Using tools in a way they are never meant to be. Now, how do I get that out of there? I think I'm going to have to do like I said and drill holes in the back and tap them out. That's all going to be spring steel. It's all low-grade stainless. I'm going to throw it in the tin bucket. Looks like we're going to have to drill. Now I need a bit. This'll do. I have to get my good drill out because I broke my scrapping drill. All right, there's steel. We hit steel. Oh, there's steel. Now let's see. I don't think that's going to tap out so easily. Because those are pressed in there. Well, I'm getting ready to sneak this in the cast aluminum bucket at the scrap yard. Well, plus I'm going up against a vise. What am I doing? Always got to do it the dumb way. I was hammering right onto the vise. No wonder why it wasn't coming out. Whoa! That could have been dangerous. Maybe it'll hold like that for me. Yeah, they're going. So that's the sleeve. Or no, those are the pistons for it. So I was right. So these aren't the ones that go with it. So those don't count. So I told you worst case scenario, that's how you got to get them out. Boom, we're done. All right, I told you worst case scenario, that's the only way to get them out without hydraulic. So, whew, that took entirely too long, but let's see how we did. We have a little over 2 pounds. We have a little over a pound of tin for the tin bucket. Tiny little piece of brass, which I should probably save. I'll get rid of it. You'd almost be a fool using one of these, you know, on a something as safety as brakes here. Oh, we got a pound of cast aluminum. Look at that. Man, it doesn't stick to nothing else. Got it, we did it. So a little brass for the brass bucket, and another little piece of cast aluminum for a cast aluminum bucket. Not too bad. A little bit of work, make a little bit extra money. Right? You never know. I might have to trade that for some ramen noodles or something. You know, times are tough now. So just remember, scrap is everywhere. All you gotta do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.